morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. Feels like it's been quite a while. It's been a minute since I've vlogged. I was obviously out of town hunting when Julia shot the Q&A, and then when I got back, we've just been like crazy busy. Had some family in town. Obviously our nanny's been out, so we've been like holding on the fort, trying to get our balanced work and parenting and cabin and all this stuff. So it's just been a kind of a chaotic past couple weeks, but we're feeling pretty good. We're back, and we're gonna be vlogging today. So we got some fun stuff going on today. We haven't done a cabin update in a long time, so I definitely want to do that this morning. But right now it is 4:51 in the morning. That's my new routine. I've been going to 5 a.m. yoga the past, I don't know, month. I've like rarely miss. I'm probably going like 5 or 6 days a week, and I'm really liking it. As an addition to my F45 and my running, I've been running as much as I would like to, but trying to get back into that as well. So head into yoga. I go to the 5 a.m. class, and then I go to the 6:30 F45 class after that, just so I can get home in time before Smoke's awake and I can help Julia out in the morning and stuff like that. So I've really liked this a lot, this routine. I like getting home and being done with my workouts for the day by the time Smoke's waking up. It feels like I'm able to be more present and not like thinking about workout or feeling like I need to get out of the house or anything like that. It's accomplished, it's done in the morning, and I can go home and just like be present with our kid, with work, all that kind of stuff. So on the days we don't have help with Smoke, this is like my routine. This works out amazing. I love it. When we do have help, I'll still go to the 5 a.m. class, but then I'll stop and get us coffees at like 6:15, and then still go to the F45 class with Julia at 8:30. So pretty much the only thing that changes is if we have help, I'll go to the 8:30 F45 with Julia. If we don't, I go to the 6:30 a.m. class by myself, and then come home so she can go to the 8:30, that kind of stuff. So this is pretty much like our standard day now moving forward. So I'm gonna run into yoga. It's 4:53 right now. It starts at 5, so I need to run in there and get started. But missed you guys. Feeling good to be back. Feeling alive and well, even though I'm a little tired. But let's freaking go. Let's do it. It's 5:55. Yoga's done. And now I put on shoes and socks that I bring with me. The first couple weeks I was doing this, I was going home first and putting on shoes and socks. And I don't think it made Julia too happy. I think I was kind of waking her up in the morning. So I started bringing them with me just so when I first leave in the morning, like I'm out and I don't come back home and disturb anybody. I usually bring a pair of shorts with me as well, because the shorts I'm in right now get pretty soaking from yoga. Guys, I'm quite the yogi nowadays, truly. I feel like I'm getting better and better at yoga, the breathing, the poses, postures, whatever you want to call them, and the overall practice. But yeah, I'm really liking it a lot, and I feel like it's helped with my back a lot. It's helped with me feeling like limber, nimble, and like just really good way to wake up in the morning. I'm really liking it. And for me, I know last time I talked about yoga, people like jumped my case saying it was like sacrilegious and stuff, or like non-Christian, or I don't know, kind of, you know, think what you want. The way I view it is, for me, it's not a spiritual practice by any means. It is a way, it's an additional workout, it's an exercise, it's a stretch, and it's really meditative in the morning. It's really nice. So I enjoy it. Have your thoughts if you want, but I'm gonna do me and you do you. And actually, it's kind of funny, people were first saying it was like yoga was like sacrilegious and stuff, or non-Christian. Like, I spend some of the time in the class like praying and like meditating, and it's really good quiet time. So use it how you want. And if you are saying that and you've never done yoga before, then I would say you probably don't know what you're talking about. But anywho, this is actually the moment. If y'all follow me on Instagram, and I post my little morning messages, this time between yoga and F45 is when I typically sit and have some quiet time for the next like 20 minutes and post my little messages based on things I felt, whether it was during yoga or just during the time after yoga when I'm like coming off of like the little high. But yeah, I really enjoy yoga, and a big advocate if you're trying to add something to your mornings or your day. And Julie just started doing it as well. She did it 2 days ago and she really loved it, and she's gonna start doing it like a couple times a week. She just bought like a month-long membership this month and is gonna give it a try, and she's liking it. So anyways, I'm gonna head to F45 and go to the 6:30 class, stop and get us some coffees at around 7:15, head to the house, hopefully Smoke's not awake yet. My goal, like I said earlier, my goal is always to make it home before Smoke is awake, and that way I can have like that morning wake up time with him. It's like my favorite time with Smokey. He's like going into his nursery and he's like waking up, and he's been so smiley lately, you guys. I know the last couple of videos y'all saw, whether it was the Q&A or Julia's vlog when I was out of town hunting in Iowa, Smoke was going through like a rough time with his teeth. He was teething a lot, and he was just like having a really hard time, and it was really painful. His gums were swollen. You could see the teeth popping through, and I think he had so many growing in at once. There was like 6 teeth growing in all at the same time, and it was just really painful for him. And I think for a while, the reason, well, Julia was for sure emotional about it. I think she was just like tired, and you know, when you're dealing with like a upset, uncomfortable baby, it kind of wears you out as well. So she was obviously like really tired. We both were, but you know, she definitely felt some more emotions than I did, I think. But one of the things she kept saying was like, I hope this isn't like his new version. And one of the things I had to keep reminding her is like, no, this is just like a stage in his development with his teeth. He's not like a fussy baby by any means. And then like a week later, after the teething stopped, he's been like the best, the absolute best, like so happy. It's like the best stage right now. I'm freaking loving it. And he's like talking more. He's just getting like words added to his vocabulary, and whether he was speaking or not, like I know people are different, people have babies in different stages, and like the speaking part is cool when they start learning words, but like just the overall personality of like just seeing a happy baby is like the best part, and seeing him in a good mood and giggly. He's so happy, so he's so laughy and smiley, and it's just so freaking cute. We're loving it right now. So the past couple weeks since Julie recorded that last video, I know we only posted it a couple days ago, but that video was recorded like 2 weeks ago. He's been so happy the past 2 weeks, and it's been so fun. Oh, speaking of, in that video, a lot of people are commenting saying like the blisters on his face weren't from teething, that they're hand, foot, mouth disease. No, we took him to the pediatrician right when I got home from hunting, and they were indeed blisters from teething. Actually, it was like, we kind of figured it was. We were pretty sure it was because they were like in the exact same spots of where the piece would rub. It was like symmetrical, so we had one here and one here, one here and one here, and then one on the bottom. So it was like perfect, like right where all like the outer pieces of his pacifier were touching his face. So when they're drooling, or excuse me, when they're teething, they're drooling a lot, and so that causes a lot of friction with the pacifier. And that's what we thought. We took him into the pediatrician, and that's indeed what it was. He does not have hand, foot, mouth disease. And guys, we're on top of our kid. Like, I promise. I know a lot of y'all have experience and like can think something is something, but reading comments, it's sometimes annoying when people are like, that's not what it is, this is what it is, I have experience, I've never seen that before. And it's like a know-it-all comment, and it's like, don't be like that. Everything is good, and I promise you we're on top of it. So all is well. Anyway, gonna go to F45, and we will see y'all probably around coffee time. Let's hit it. All right, it's quiet in the mornings. All right, back in the car. Workout complete. Day is ready to get rolling. I can go home and have some breakfast and a protein shake and get some baby snuggles. It's the best. Oh, by the way, got my hair cut like two and a half weeks ago. I cut, it was like down to here. It was like down to here, and I cut off like a good chunk. Wanted to go short for the holidays, and I'm really liking it. And I feel like every time I get my hair cut, I take it shorter and shorter, and I'm liking it right now. So I like this length. And I just want to give a shout out to my hairstylist. His name is Tyler. His name's Tyler Bishop. I'll put his Instagram here on the screen, but he's really freaking good. He mostly does women's hair. Obviously, like, my hair's long, so I go to him as well. He does some men's haircuts. Also, some other like musicians and stuff in town that I know, he does their hair. He's like a celebrity hairstylist, so I somehow got in with him when I first moved here. And he's done like highlights in my hair, colored my hair, and then he's just really great with what he does. He's like knows his shit, and I would highly recommend him. But if you're new to Nashville or you're in Nashville and looking for a hairstylist, I would highly recommend. His name's Tyler Bishop, and I'll put all his info here on the screen as well as down in the description box. Give him a shout. I think you'd like him. I usually, on the way home from this workout, I'll grab coffee and take it to Julia, because she's usually still in bed and Smoke's still asleep. But I just checked the Nanit, and she was just getting him out of bed. So I called him, and she's gonna come out in her pajamas and slippers, and we're gonna run and get some coffee together. A little coffee date this morning. Love it, freaking love it. I do like my mornings where I grab coffee and bring it to them, and it's like really cozy in the house and like everything's still dark. But if they're already awake, then what better than having a little coffee date in the morning? So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna pick her up and we're gonna hit probably Frothy Monkey or Ladybird. Good morning. Oh, who is it? All right, whole family's together.
We're waiting in the parking lot until Smokey finishes his bottle, and then we're gonna go in.
Watch this.
You're silly. Watch, Mom and Dad are gonna kiss. Watch. Mwah. Truck.
We're still trying to understand truck versus bus.
Yes. Bus, yeah. Airplane? Airplane, good.
Oh yeah, airplane. I was saying earlier, since the last vlog, like he was teething. But now it's been like 2 and 3 weeks later, and it's like a different child. And it's like the best stage right now.
We were in the trenches of it with the teething. We couldn't tell. It took like a few weeks off of YouTube. We couldn't even get it together.
Plus minus the nanny, like our hands are full.
But we are thriving now.
Okay, we're gonna get some coffee, and then you have one campaign to shoot this morning.
Yeah.
And music class at 9, then cabin.
Yeah.
And then my thing at noon, and then Smoke has an appointment at 1:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I want him to sleep. And you want to get a croissant?
Let's hit it.
Let's get a croissant for you.
Let's hit it.
See the doggies? Dog. Good job.
It's a dog,
Going down to Frothy Monkey, our little coffee house. Grab a coof and a little croissant for Smoke. The perfect neighborhood for him to live in at this age.
You see the truck? Look at the little dog coming.
X marks the spot with a dot, 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 and a line, and a Christian sign. By the crawling up, by the crawling down.
It goes pinch, squeeze, cool breeze.
Squeeze, cool breeze. That's Daddy's thing.
You learned it pretty good.
Still, yeah.
You picked it up fast. My mom used to do that to us when we were kids.
Cheers.
Come on! Come on! Let's go, little man. Come on, step up. Big step. Oh, yeah, big step. Oh, yeah, big step. Good job.
12 minutes.
Oh, a big muffin.
Are you excited? I'll be right back. I'm going to try something in like 15 minutes.
We got some raw milk from the farmer's market. So yummy. So pure. So delish. Yeah. You know, we got the FLAVCITY brownie batter chocolate protein. It's my favorite. We got Pro Mix creatine. And that is it. Simple. Other supplements I take are the Road Nutrition. I take these every day for like inflammation and anti-aging and stuff like that. It's Road Nutrition NAD. Y'all probably seen that on Instagram. The liposomal glutathione and the curcumin and resveratrol. And I'm really liking this so far. I've been taking it for like a month, and it seems to be helping a lot with inflammation and all that kind of stuff. So just staying proactive with it. I take that. I usually actually take that before I head to yoga, but I didn't do it this morning. And then I got my seed. Y'all know we take this every day. Yummy. For a while I was putting our raw liver in the smoothie, but I'm not really liking it in the smoothie. I don't like the way it makes the smoothie taste. It kind of makes it a little bit more gamey than I did prior. So I just keep my protein shake just straight up like milk or water, and the protein powder and creatine. And for the liver, I just cut it. I think we showed this before, but I cut it into like really thin pieces and just throw it back. And I usually give Booker a piece of liver. Done and done. Time to drink it. You want a sip? When I said the protein shake, you always love a little bitty sip. I don't want to keep talking about my morning routine too much, but I just want to say that it's really changed how I feel each day. Like, I'm really liking it. I've always desired to be like early morning person, and just that shift in going to bed early, getting up early and starting with like a slower workout instead of like waking up and running the F45 or I don't know, CrossFit or just a weight room style like intense workout. It's been really nice and pleasant waking up and doing like hot yoga. It's hard. It's not like it's easy, but it's slower paced than obviously like a more intense workout. So I'm really liking that, waking up to that, loosening up my body, then going to the gym, and then starting my day and like having breakfast and like whatever. And then we'll go on like a walk or two during the day and like continue moving around. I'm trying really hard not to sit too much with just like my autoimmune disease and back pain and all that kind of stuff. It's been really like, I've had it in check for the past month with this routine, and I would say a lot of that has to do with the morning routine, getting sleep, yoga, continuing my workouts, trying not to sit as much, eating healthy. I've been back on carnivore, and yeah, taking like some additional supplements that I've been adding into my regimen. So yeah, just feeling really good from a body standpoint, feeling healthy and mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all that kind of stuff, feeling really alive and joyful. I feel like life is really good right now and never been happier. So we're just loving our little life here. We're loving the cabin and how things are shaping up with that. And every time we're over there, we're like, maybe we will move into this place. So I think right now it's still like we're probably not going to move into the cabin. We'll probably sell it when it's done. But there is a chance that door is opening wider and wider as the project continues. I think we're falling in love with it even more than we ever thought we would. So it'll be hard to let it go if we do decide to sell it. But like I said, there's a chance we might move into it. I told Julia I'm down to move into the cabin as long as it doesn't delay the farm. And I think financially we will / should be able to make it work where we're living in the cabin and we can still build the farm and then sell the cabin when we move to the farm. But that would be my only hurdle that I want to get over. I don't want to move into the cabin and then it delay the farm at all. Like, my biggest reason to sell the cabin was so we can like jumpstart the farm and get rolling on that process, because we're both just like dying to get out there. But I definitely think the cabin will be more comfortable rather than the townhome. Instead of being like in a stacked house, it'll be like more of like a larger spread open house with space for this little kiddo. And yeah, and like early next year is like when we're starting to like plan for kids and stuff like that. And like maybe like if we get pregnant sometime next year and have a baby by the end of next year or early 2026, it'd be nice to be in like a place like the cabin rather than a stacked house with this little munchkin running around and a baby and all that kind of stuff. So we're trying to plan the future, and the cabin seems like an option, But like I said, I just don't want to delay the farm process. That's like our #1 goal, and that's what's kind of like driving us right now. With work and with all we got going on, we are just dreaming about that life on the farm. So for any of you who don't know, just real quick, we have the cabin, and that's in town in Nashville. We get these questions a lot, so I want to go over this. I know most of y'all know, but we have the cabin that we're renovating, and that's in Nashville proper. It's on an acre. It's an old log cabin. We're renovating that house right now. And we also have a more farm style property that's about 35 minutes outside of Nashville. That's just a blank slate property, nothing on it other than like a barn and a couple like animal shelter stables. And so the goal is to sell the cabin and build a house down at the farm. And so those are like our labels, the cabin and the farm, just to like separate the two. The cabin isn't on the farm. The cabin is a separate property. The cabin's the renovation property, and the farm is a blank property that we want to build a new build on, and kind of settle down and like live our life there. So that's the difference between those two of those. And then right now we're living in this townhouse in Nashville in like the neighborhood of 12 South, which we also love. It's like super walkable, and we're so thankful that we moved here before we had him, because the first like 8-9 months of his life, it was so nice like waking up and just like going on strolls, walking down to get coffee, walking to lunch, walking to dinner. So we'll definitely miss that if we ever did move to the cabin. It's not walkable to like coffee or restaurants or anything like that, but we can forego that if we decide to move to the cabin. I say all that, we likely won't move to the cabin, but I did want to share with you guys that there is a slight possibility we do move to the cabin as we fall in love with it more and more and more. So anyways, we'll probably drop by there today. There's been a lot of progress that we haven't showed in a while, so we'll probably give a little progress update at some point today if we can get over there. I'm gonna quit rambling. I feel like this whole vlog has just been a hunter ramble, but I feel like there's a lot of updates and we haven't been on video in a while, so I wanted to share all that information with you guys. Hot. 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 We're gonna let this cool down for a bit, okay? We can blow on it. Can you blow on it? Hot. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Comes mommy.
Hey. Hey. This so cute.
Yummy. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Good job.
Did you eat anything?
I'm gonna have some of the ground beef I made last night.
Okay. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to this vlog. I'm finally awake now. What, you want mine? It's the same thing. Same thing. I had to shoot a campaign this morning, so I've been kind of locked in on that until I get the like stuff off my plate. I can't be fully present, so I'm done with that partially. Ready to go. Peekaboo! There he is! I just got Smokey dressed for music class. He's carrying around my tripod. He's obsessed with it. And we are headed out the door. We've got literally 5 minutes, so I'm gonna restock my water for the day. Perfect. I'm gonna do my Armra and electrolytes. If you're new around here, I will put my Armor code down below. So I do 3 to 4 scoops in my water every day. You can't taste it, it's unflavored. This is 100% grass-fed colostrum, and colostrum is like what every mammal produces like a couple days after they give birth. Literally the best thing that you could have for your like immunity, for your gut, for your skin, hair, nails, literally for everything. Like colostrum is just king, and somehow they've developed it into a powder from grass-fed cows that we can have. So it's incredible. It has things like peptides and prebiotics in it, macronutrients, over like 400 plus bioactive things in it. You want to get a nice cube? Go for it. So water is all set to go. You guys can always use our Armor code down below. I feel like this has gone viral on TikTok for a reason. I don't know if you guys have seen the viral videos, but people are obsessed with it because it's kind of like life-changing. And I swear, like, people have noticed crazy differences, like they're able to eat different things that they weren't able to before, or just like with immunity throughout like the cold seasons and stuff like that. It's insane. I took this, gosh, probably like throughout my pregnancy with smoke. I think that's when I started on it, and I try to habit stack it anytime I can remember, and it's incredible. They also just came out with an Arctic chai flavor, which I'm gonna test out in my iced matcha. I didn't have matcha today because I'm drinking coffee, but maybe later in this vlog we'll test out the Arctic chai flavor. Let's get our shoes on, shall we? Got our water, your dress. All right, so we have a full day today. We are gonna go to music class. I'm sure Hunter already told you. We're going to check out the cabin. We just have like other random errands, and we also have Smoke's like 1.5-year pediatrician check-in. So we're going to that this afternoon. So it's gonna be a busy day. So glad to see you. Hello.
Music class was a success.
Success.
Except I was spinning Smoke around so much during the dancing portion that
He threw up.
he threw up on my shirt. So I had an extra shirt in here from golf.
We felt bad, but there's always one mishap with a kid every class.
There's like a spit up or something.
Someone's naked, or
Yeah, someone's taking their clothes off. But today I was spinning him around too much right after breakfast. After ham and cheese croissant, muffin, egg bites,
Ew.
chocolate milk.
That was really cute. They played some new songs.
Yeah.
He was social
loves it.
butterfly
He was
this
social
morning.
butterfly.
I couldn't believe it. The longer he does it, I feel like he warms up more and more every class, and he like walks around more and
Wanders.
wanders.
He's an explorer. Soul is like a true explorer. That's the nature. He's very curious.
Very curious. It was cute to watch him do that. He
But-
doesn't want to sit on our laps at all. He just wants to walk around the whole class, which I love.
It was a success though.
Yeah.
Then we're heading to the cabin.
For you guys to see it, it's been a minute. There's so many good updates, and now you can really see the house coming together.
I don't know what was the last update.
I don't either.
It's at least a month ago.
Probably.
So I don't remember, like,
good,
I don't
though.
really know what's happened in between there. Like,
Yeah.
we've been kind of seeing it, but I don't remember what we showed last.
I know.
But this week is some exciting things. I think they're really taking shape with the exterior.
Yeah.
So we got some wood siding going up soon. We got some stone going up.
Yep.
So excited for the stone.
Yes.
That's when it'll start to like
Really take shape.
and get the feel of what it's gonna be. So they recently hung the copper gutter hangers. So the gutters aren't up yet, but the hangers are.
Yes.
And then the cedar shake roofing's gonna go up, and then the gutters. Just all
About
gonna
to
come
get
together.
so exciting.
Tractor. All right, you guys. One thing that I've loved about our GC is they've done a really good job of keeping like everything clean on the inside and outside as much as they can. But I guess really the main first update, I don't think we showed on YouTube. We showed it on Instagram. Well, yeah, windows are in, at least the front windows and stuff. They still need to do the trim and whatnot. But we were able to take off the paint color off the logs, and look how amazing that looks. Stunning. Like, turned out way better than we could have ever imagined. We still need to put like a little stain on it just as a protector, but it really changed the look and feel of the whole log cabin itself, going to the natural look. So that paired with like stone and white oak wood siding, it's gonna look amazing. And you can see some of the white oak in the soffit, what that color is gonna look like, the natural color. Looks so freaking good up there. And they finished putting all these logs in and doing the chinking, which is that white concrete material that's called chinking. They finished all that, and it is coming together. It's looking fire. So one cool thing, this used to be a window right here, but it had to be shifted over, so that was just like a big left open gap. So they took the logs from over here to make space for the window, and they moved them over here and tied them in really seamlessly. And they just need to add the chinking in here to tie it all together. But I was curious how that was going to turn out, and it turned out perfect. It looks really good. And you can see the copper gutter hangers right now that are up, and that'll be wood siding, vertical white oak siding. But yeah, it's coming together. We'll give you more updates inside, but we're talking to the neighbor for a second.
Somebody loves it here. So much to grab and look at. Where are you up to? You're busy. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of fun updates. It's a little bit loud in here because they're doing plumbing today and there's lots going on, but I'll just show you the highlights for the most part. For starters, here is the living room. All the windows are in, sorry for the noise. The back doors are in. The primary bedroom. Window nook is built out. Everything is built out. It's looking so good. We've got peak ceilings. And they're actually working on this fireplace today. That's what all of this stuff is. So I'm just gonna try to get out of the way. This is gonna be a double-sided fireplace. One side in the primary and the other side is gonna be outside on the porch. So that's gonna be fire. They're working on that. We've got the stairs built out. So glad we kept the logs here. It's gonna be such a nice accent inside. And they are going to town on the kitchen, which is really exciting. They're working on all the plumbing. And here's our plans. You can kind of see how the kitchen's gonna be laid out. So they're working on that. And we've got the guest wing over here with the Jack and Jill bathroom. And look at this ceiling. I don't think you guys have seen this. Woo! Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, here is our upstairs. Look at the landing with all the windows. Looks so good. Our playroom, which we left some exposed logs in here. This window is taped off right now. I don't know why, but once it's open, all the light will be in here. This is gonna be a cute little nook. And then I think they already put the bathtubs in up here in the guest bath. So those are looking so cute. Bedroom, you can really start to feel it. Bathroom over here. We went with like a more of a modern bathtub combo. I love how it's sort of square or like rectangular and not like round. Gives a little bit more of a contemporary feeling, which I love. And this is bedroom number 2. So I know it's not much, it's kind of hard to tell, but for us it's like, oh my god, we can really feel it now. It's really getting built out. Oh, and lastly, we should, I think this is on Instagram, but this is a pretty big deal for Hunter and I. These logs on the original cabin, they were painted for the longest time and it was really throwing us off. We didn't like the paint color. We really wanted it to be natural wood, and
we talked about it a lot on YouTube. Of like, we weren't sure if it was gonna be possible, and then we found a guy who had a solution, and
they came and like scrubbed basically. I mean, we paid money, but
it was like a sandblaster, but it's like little glass beads, like super eco-friendly, like sand glass type material, and they blast all the paint off. And then now, like I said, we need to add a little stain, but we're gonna keep it natural looking. Yeah,
looks so much better. They were like gray before, I don't know if you guys remember. Small detail, but with like all the other materials we chose, like the natural wood, it just looks so much better. Here. Yeah, yum yum. It's been so fun having this cabin and like coming over every day to look at it. It's just like, it feels like, not like summer camp. Obviously you're spending a lot of money, but it's like a fun thing to have daily to come work on and come check on. It's obviously like a lot of work, but it is like really rewarding, and I'm gonna be so sad when it's over because I just love like the site visits and like coming over here. And I think it also is very nostalgic for me because I was pregnant with Smoke in this house, and just the memories living here were, I think, probably like my best in like so far living in Nashville, which is so funny because when we moved into that cabin, like on paper everyone like, you know, it was really old and just like had a lot of character, and it's not like a new build by any means. Our builders pulled up, but to me, like, it was, I was like the happiest in like this old house, and it was just so special and like cute, and I'll never forget it. So it just like has a special place in my heart, this place. So yeah, some pretty major things going on. It has actually been like harder to capture the process more than we realize, because like for instance today, okay, they're putting in the fireplaces and like we want to be able to like capture that and like show it getting put up and everything, but we would literally have to sit here all day because it takes hours and like set up the camera and get it start to finish. And like with our life with like the baby and stuff, I'm like, he has naps, we have work to do, we have activities, like we can't just like sit at this house all day every day and like capture every log being put on, every gutter being placed, every fireplace being built. So that was harder than I realized to capture. So we're doing our best trying to capture everything, but I think once the materials start to go in, I'm gonna start putting stone up and tile and stuff. Right now it's like still boring things. We'll be able to show more. All right, we just pulled up to the pediatrician. Yes, babe. 22 pounds. I can't believe it. 30 inches and 42 on the head. They've got a big head. Playing with some magnetiles in the waiting room. He seems to like them. So I'm like, maybe this is our next toy that we get. Pretty cool, babe. Yeah. Grab it. There you go. No? Okay. You're like 3. We're having a little snack. Brought a FLAVCITY bar. He's our lifesaver, by the way. He eats probably like 3 of these a day. And they're just fruit. That's the only ingredient I get them at Costco. Really great. My sister loves them too for her kids. And then, okay, big drop. There you go. Also applesauce. His favorite right now. I'm not gonna show him or he'll freak out. What? I didn't say anything. I saw it. Toddler tip of the day: always bring more snacks than you think you need. I have learned that. I'm like, oh my god, more snacks. You can never have too many, because watch, anytime you go out and you're in a bind, like snacks are like, they're a good distraction. They're like, if you just are out longer than you expect, just always keep a lot of snacks around, because they can either play with them, like they'll nibble on them. It's just something for them to do. Don't put that in my bag. It's coming. All right. Obsessed. Oh, and he was obsessed with the cap too. So funny. Oh, Smokey. Okay, maybe we can do a what's in my bag while we wait, because I have so much crap in here. I feel like it would be sort of an interesting one, because this bag, I got this bag at TJ Maxx. I love it, by the way. And it holds so much that I put so much stuff in it, but that's actually kind of why I like it as a mom bag. There's a lot of room. Okay, got 2 coterie diapers and a pack of wipes. First, hair brush. Always need a brush with my extensions. And my Celine sunglasses. This one's classic. Pretty much go with everything, so I keep those in here in their case. I also have a Bottega pair in here, not in a case, but I put them in the side pouch. I've got my Ritual vitamins, Trident Vibes gum, best gum in the world, so hard to find. A pair of socks, I don't know where these came from. Phone charger. My Celine card wallet, and my phone chain, which just got really annoying, so I took it off. DIBS Love Beam Perfector, and I got this in a darker shade because I want to mix it in with my light shade. Haven't tried it yet. Aquaphor hair tie pacifier, and then I've got another bar and about 1 million lip products, all different lip liners and lip glosses and lip balms. I'm gonna go through all those. Keys, car keys. This is an ornament from my friend Anna Grace's wedding that we went to this weekend. She had an Elvis themed tree. Long story, and that's in there. We've got a pen, and that's everything. Oh, and some more electrolytes, instant hydration, the lemon lime are the best, and my phone. Wait, what else is this? No, those are sunglasses. Yeah, that's that's everything. So it's a lot. I keep it by my bed because it just like has everything, and it's really nice if you have stairs. I just keep everything in this big bag, and I never find myself needing to switch bags. I just keep everything in here. It's like my Bible, everything that I need. And Boogie's clothes are over there because they wanted him stripped down. Oh my god, he's got applesauce all over the carpet.
Good morning, y'all. I just got done with yoga a second ago. It's about 6:30, and I stopped by over at the cabin on the way home, and they got the outdoor firebox set up. So obviously that's gonna be covered in stone, but that's the inside of what the fireplace will be. And they did the exterior as well as the interior in the primary bedroom, but kind of get a sense it'll be like lifted up. You'll have like a little rock seat around it right there, and the stone will go all the way out to where that logs end, obviously kind of in that shape. So it'll be really cool. And it's nice to see the progress yesterday, or nice to see like they had all these blocks out yesterday and they have it built today. So I guess they finished it like yesterday evening. And then it's still really dark in here. Hold on, let me turn the light on. Okay, there you go. And then here's in the primary. Kind of start to get a feel and a sense for what it's going to feel like. Stunning. Looks great.
Yeah. All right, fam. Good morning.
Morning.
We have some help today with smoke, so Mother and I are going to get
Do a
in
workout together.
At 45 workout.
It's been a while.
Which we only work out together now, like maybe
Once a week, maybe.
not even, like once every other week. I know. So let's go finish this vlog off with a good workout, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up.
I think our nanny gets back in November.
Yeah.
Or like early
We don't have
November.
an exact
So it's
date,
not like
but-
November 1st or anything like that, but sometime early November. And regular programming in our life, in our jobs, with YouTube,
Yeah.
with posting.
Back
Our
to more
schedule will
videos.
get to a little bit more normal and consistent. So sorry we've had like a little bit of a rough patch. Not struggle by any means. It
was-
obviously there was like a tough week.
Adjustment period.
But
for sure.
there was a tough week when he was teething and stuff.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I feel like it's been like fun.
It has been really
It's been,
fun. I
like,
love spending time with him.
We've like just worked less.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so good workout in. I'm excited.
All right, let's do it. I'm not awake yet. So. Like 30 minutes.
No masterpiece. 10 bad
90-second intervals today.
Let's
get
it. Be karate like a jet ski. So many bad they gon' rest.
So literally, the girls at Soul Cycle.
Picture on the wall with everybody that you cry with. And everybody want a piece of you until you realize it. I'll take the car up to the moon if you just show me how to drive it. When you run your back, put my body in the fire pit. I'm getting comfy in the back, driving home with the trunk kit. 17 big dreams and I wanted you to witness. New Year's kiss me, then you lean over to fix it. I got a sword and show in the city, and if I gotta call it, I'm a dumb broke hippie, the most.
Wow. What do you have to say for yourself? That was really hard. They're doing these like high rocks workouts right now at 45.
Rocks at 45 collab.
And they are hard. They're like people that train for like your maximum fitness.
Well, High Rocks is a competition, kind of like CrossFit competition.
Yeah, but it's intense. So we just kicked our ass. We got a coof. We worked out, and
We went back by the cabin
and
saw
the gutters are going in.
Oh, I went to the cabin this morning. I showed it on my phone. But we went back over there just now after F45, and I showed Joya the updated fireboxes that went in on the porch in the primary. Looks good.
Fire.
And they're starting the copper gutters today.
Y'all, it's coming together.
Hanging the gutters, but I feel really behind on things we need to do for the cabin.
It's an actual shit show behind the scenes.
Yeah, guys.
Just
like
so you know.
everything up to this point, we've done really
That's
good
the
at.
tea.
But there's a lot of like
disaster.
there's a lot of pieces that's like imagine a puzzle, okay, and now the exterior of the puzzle is done.
You have the entire inside.
And then you
of
have the
puzzle.
entire inside of the puzzle, and it's like all these pieces, and like a lot of them are missing. Some of them are in other boxes. We gotta go find them.
And it's all
It's just
relying
a
on
mess,
Hunter and I. Every tile, every piece of hardware, every beam, every stone, every little thing inside.
There's certain things like that we just like have to like pull the trigger on and make decisions on.
We're just a little maxed out because we don't have that much help. We only have help like 2 days a week right now, which has helped, but it's like not enough for everything we have on our plate. So speaking of, I'm gonna text the nanny today and be like, do you have a date when you're coming back? Because we really got some shit to do.
We're like overloaded with work right now.
We're overloaded, we're maxed.
And then so the cabin is just like secondhand right now, but it needs it's a full-time job in itself, and we're acting as the designers, which we wanted to be the designers on this job. It's really good experience. We feel like we have a good eye, and we wanted to try it out our first time being the designers. But
next house, we will have a designer, though, we've realized, only from an organization standpoint. Not that we can't make the design decisions, but to have someone to manage all that, order it,
and like just taking a load off the plate, where it's like, hey, yeah, here is what we want, now go make it happen. Totally. And right now it's like, what do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Oh, here's what we want. And then we also have to go make it happen and make sure the builder. It's a lot to hold on your shoulders. I think sometimes in our mind we're like, oh, the builder, like he's got it, but it's like, no, he's just the builder. He's waiting for us to be like, here you go.
I'm feeling the fire on our back. It's like, whew, it's getting hot.
We're just like, it's hectic.
It's hectic.
But
we won't bore you with it.
It's fun.
You guys just want to see what
and we like it, and it's cool to see it come together.
It's crazy though. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for watching. We have such a busy, fun weekend, so we're gonna vlog again. We've got like baby showers and birthday dinners and
cabin.
No time for the cabin, exactly. Point taken.
I told you everything I wanted to make mine. You said you loved me, I said I could not waste time. It's 4 AM and I'm still